Hello, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. So today, Gemini, I like to focus exclusively on your romantic situation, and what we're going to do today is I'm going to see what messages Orisha has to tell you in regards to that situation. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading simply will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope the messages that I'm about to share from Orisha, okay, however you want to pronounce it, and hopefully the message that I do share with you resonate, okay? If it does, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit Geminis, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So we're going to start off with gaining some type of indication of what's the overarching energy that's pervading your reading, okay? And from there, I'm just going to add more tidbits of information, okay? So let's go on and just select a few cards. We have a Bara. We have OD, and we have OG. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but Ogialoban. Okay. All right. So let's start with those three cards first, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get a sense of what Spirit is trying to tell you, or what Orisha is trying to tell you here. Orisha. Okay, let's put these up here. All right. So we have Adu Abari. Okay? And the message on this card reads, I'm going to have to get my glasses here. If you insist on your price, people will forget your value. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now keep in mind that we are focusing exclusively on your romantic situation, and we have the number 12 there. Okay, so if you were to see that 12, what would you think Spirit's message would be to you? It shows, ladies and gentlemen, that you're definitely going to get the support that you need. And Spirit wants you to know that you're not alone. Orisha wants you to know that you're not alone here. Okay? And just as the message is saying here, if you insist on your price, people will forget your value. Okay? And this card is negatively aspected. So if you're unwilling to compromise, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to your romantic situation, if you are the individual who appear to talk a lot and don't listen, trust too much, or you're just simply holding on to hurtful patterns that you need to let go, particularly those experiences that you endured during childhood, okay, it's going to cause havoc in your romantic situation. So, Spirit wants you now to make some effort to surrender anxiety. Stop denying your feelings, Geminis. Understand that you certainly don't need a savior. Surrender self pity. Okay? And that's the message here that Spirit wants you to know. Let's further, um, we can further this by reducing the number 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3, right? So, what card does that correlate in tarot? The Empress. And it shows that you can heal this situation. You are a nurturing type person. And then getting back to that number 12 there, that correlates to the 12. That shows that you're going to have a new perspective in regards to the situation. Some of you might even be hanging around waiting for someone to commit to you. You ask yourself, Gemini, is it really worth the emotional investment here? Okay? Because I'm feeling that some of you might even, in fact, be in limbo. But in order to move your relationship forward, you have to consider those things that I've mentioned. Keep in mind, Gemini, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit And be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So now you have OD. And we have the number there, 13. And let's see what this message says here. To persist, Geminis, when everyone else would give up, is a road to success here. So I'm sure that many of you already know what that means here. You know, perseverance seems to be key, okay? It's very much key in your situation, Geminis. And then you have that number there, Geminis. You have that number 13. And if you were to correlate that number to the tarot, as many of you know, that would correlate, ladies and gentlemen, to what? The death card. So what is death all about? Rebirth, renewal, letting go of the past, transformation, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And, understand that death tends to bring about endings, but rest assured when one door closes, another one opens, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But you will have an opportunity, again, that I'm seeing to either strengthen your existing situation or move forward with someone new. But ladies and gentlemen, you probably need to move forward with caution, okay? And you need to be a bit more realistic in your approach here. Okay, so let's go on and take a peek at this card here. We have, okay, and of course, 1 plus 3, ladies and gentlemen, is that correlates to what card? The Emperor. So it's all about structure, ladies and gentlemen, right? Leadership. You have those skills and necessary willpower to do whatever it is that you need to do. So we have Ogialoban, okay? And the number here is 25, and the message reads, compassion is the path that leads to peaceful living. Embrace more self-compassion, not only to yourself, Gemini, but to others. Okay, and you were to see that number 25 there, that number certainly tells you that it's time that you make a crucial decision. Okay? And Spirit or Orisha here is telling me that you already know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Understand that, too, it's time that you relinquish the past. I just can't stress that any further for you guys with that. Okay? So why don't we go on and just, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to select a few more cards here. Where did I put my deck? Okay, here it is. I'm going to select a few more cards, ladies and gentlemen, okay, just to give you more tidbits of information here. So we have the number 23, Ajala Shibora, okay? And the message here is saying a crude truth is better than the sweetest lie. And this card is more so connected with your past situation, Gemini. So what I'm seeing here is that it looks like you awaken and gain clarity in your situation, and perhaps the way that you gain clarity is that a secret of some sort came out and woke you up, didn't it, Gemini? Okay? And then if you were to, I'm kind of like, if you were to kind of reduce this number here, you have the number 23 that equates to 5. So that's a higher font. Many of you do really, you wanted some type of a platonic friendship or just a traditional type relationship with someone here. I'm also seeing a possibility that some of you might even been, you might have had a relationship, a same-sex type partnership, or some of you might have been celibate, during this time frame here. Okay, but certainly you've awakened, ladies and gentlemen, and you awakened quite quickly after that secret came out. Okay, let's go on and just select another card here, Gemini, to just gain some insight into, what favors you or prevents, ladies and gentlemen, the continuation of your situation's status quo, if you will. Why am I keep losing? Oh, here it is. I'm keep losing my deck, you guys. We have Alwyn. Okay, we have the number 22. And the message here reads, when you always say yes to others, Gemini, you truly say no to yourself. Okay, again, Gemini, we are specifically talking about your romantic situation. And what I'm seeing here, Gemini, because this card kind of denotes a lot of betrayal, a lot of ingratitude, and slander, and scams. So this seems to have been. I'm seeing an element of that in your romantic situation that kind of came about, and I feel that this happened because Gemini, it seemed like you were dealing with multiple partners here. And Spirit is saying with this card, it's time that you stop being naive and setting yourself up as an easy target to get used. Okay? Stop giving so much of yourself to people who really aren't deserving or worthy, if you will, of your giving. Acceptance is key, though, of your situation because there's nothing you can do about it. But Spirit certainly wants you to make some effort in embracing a bit more self love and self compassion in your situation. And you might want to try to be a bit more realistic, okay? Gemini, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others who you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. So, now when you see that number 22, Spirit is telling me to tell you that you are certainly the captain of your own ship, and once again, the 4 equates to